What is up, everyone? My name is Sam.
And I'm Sierra.
And we're back again with another video for Shared Moments Captured.
Now that one.
So you guys have watched the two videos, hopefully, and if you guys haven't, pause this video real quick. Get
back on that.
Go back, watch part 1 and part 2, because it kind of explains what we're doing here and why we're just sitting here and talking to you guys. But this last week has been super busy for me personally. Like, school went right into work.
I think that goes for both of us.
And yeah,
I mean, I didn't get any footage this week, unfortunately.
I don't think I got any footage except for this clip that we bought a new couch for the bedroom. No. And I did record like a short little clip, and I think I sent it to you too. No, I think I sent you just a picture. Yeah. All right, guys, real quick, I had to stop at this house I've been seeing the past couple days. We've been this road that goes from our house to the school. I've been seeing this little blue couch, and you guys see it there for the last couple days. And I'm like, hey, like, if no one grabs it today, I'm gonna grab it. And it was only 50 bucks. I got a better deal than that. I helped the guy out. He was moving. But I bought a new couch. It's gonna go inside our room. We have a couch there now, but the couch there now is one of those old futon ones that like bend and then go like that and lays down all the way. But it's all torn up, all ripped up. The black like material covering it is completely ripped off. We have like a sheet covering it. So we've been meaning to grab a couch, and I think this is gonna fit perfectly at the base of our bed, not being too big, and it is really comfortable. I sat in it for a little bit. So yeah, got a new couch, and this is how the new videos are gonna work. You know, we're just gonna do little checkups. It's kind of fun. But yeah, anyways, shoots. Sick little leather couch. It's right at the foot of our bed now.
As weird as this sounds, you guys are probably like, wait, what? He got that off the side of the road?
Yeah, right? Why am
I just... A lot of our furniture we got from off the side of the road. Super cash, but we clean them and like...
Right. I'm just putting myself on blast.
Right?
I didn't realize how, like, I'm just like... I'm living my college lifestyle.
No, we definitely scooped it up off the side of the road.
I mean, the guy was pretty chill. They were like... It was like a realty... estate sale or
an estate sale.
Yeah, estate sale. So I mean, it was all like legit. I mean, it wasn't just like out of the side of a van.
And it's not like super ugly. I mean, there's like, you know, it's little quirks, but
but it
anything you use has like little
no, but seriously, it's just because we're in college, so we just like buy whatever that fits our necessity, what we need at the moment, and we'll like invest where we need to. We'll like invest in our equipment, our gear, our technology, pretty much is what we invest in, and ourselves. I mean, like gym memberships and things that keep us happy through
Adobe
our life.
Membership.
Oh my God, yes, Adobe.
Don't know how key that is. It's key.
Yeah, it is key. Ooh, man, it feels good to be back. The chain was popping. I had to show it off. No, but seriously.
Like, look at my makeup. It's popping.
It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. What you know about me? What you know about me?
Yeah, you are my fiance.
Quick update. The other day, my manager brought in some cookies, and I commented, "Hey, these are almost as good as my sister's cookies." And so she was like, "Oh, send me the recipe. I'll make them for you guys." And boom. So today, she brought over the cookies. And literally within like maybe 5 minutes, that plate is gone. The plate you guys saw, literally gone. People came back for like 4th, 5th rounds, but yeah, super good cookies. Anyways, I gotta go. So Teresa, shout out to you. Everyone loves your recipe. One day we're gonna go big time with that thing. Alrighty guys, so today's video is gonna be like real quick. We're gonna throw in a couple of bonus videos later in the week for you guys to make up for the short video of today.
Yeah, I have something coming on Friday.
Yeah, she has something coming Friday, and then we've got a special video coming for you guys.
Wait, let me try that again.
What's that?
I have something coming on Friday. I can't wing.
You can't wing?
No, I don't know how to.
Wait, okay. Try it again. What'd you say? I got something coming on Friday.
Yeah.
Is that pretty good?
That was really good. But I can't do that.
I got something coming on Friday.
Yeah, like. Ah! Like, isn't that like? Mine's looked like I have like a Twitch or something.
This is like. It is a quick video
because
because Sierra's gonna run off to work right after this video. I'm going right to the gym and then coming home to study. We're right in the middle of like a busy school week for both of us. And that's why we're gonna throw some bonus videos in later in the week to make up for it. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing us in our booth for our second booth talk. Yeah.
If you guys could leave a comment on what you'd like us to talk about in the booth talk, that would actually help.
that would really help.
100%.
100%.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to leave a comment,
just like it.
Click the like button, and that'd
help too.
That would help us as well. And if you already didn't do this, there's a thing. It's called subscribe button. That would be really nice as well.
It's like
there's like just 3 things.
Like,
if you only want to do one,
I think it's like
the
down
subscribe
here.
would be the best. But if you want to do all 3, you the man.
You the man. Oh man, I can't wait for those bonus videos. We already know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But it's a surprise. It's a surprise. But again, shout out to SPLASHGAUD for the audio in the background. Give his SoundCloud a shout.
Oh, is that his name, SPLASHGAUD?
Yeah.
Love it.
My boy.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm all stoked. But yeah, go check out his stuff, SPLASHGAUD. And I don't know what else to say today. I'm just like so sucked into school right now. That's why.
Exactly what Sam said. We have a lot on our mind.
Yeah. And this is like going back to what we were saying is like it's hard to create content when you're creating content or like absorbing information from other like access points. Mm-hmm. So we're excited to hopefully be done with school one day and then just be able to do this and create content that we want to. But like weekends like today and weeks like this, we're gonna just like sit down real quick, talk to you guys, check in. But
maybe just a short video, kind of like what today is, because we don't have time.
Exactly. But
we will try. This is like my little promise to you guys, because like we said, this last week was just too busy. Totally forgot that we actually had this to do this weekend, so I didn't take any notes. But my promise is I will actually take some notes this week in my journal to like tell you guys like, oh, this happened this week, or like,
that would help.
You know, just like a little kind of like insider on like on my day. And I mean, I'll try to get some footage, but we'll see how that works.
Yeah.
That way we'll have something we want to talk about. Give you guys a little more insight.
Exactly. And honestly, not every week we're going to be booked out with school. So personally for me, I have 2 exams coming up this week that I got to prep for, and I'm like just stressing about. So I got to run to the gym, like relieve myself, come back stress free, and then study. That way I can just focus and not feel just swamped out. But Sierra's got to run off to work. And I think we're going to end the video here, guys. Thank you for watching again. If you guys lasted through the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we promise we'll bring you guys some bonus videos at the end of this week. You guys are really going to enjoy them, honestly.
Sorry we're a little lame today, but we appreciate you coming back.
Welcome.
Keep coming.
Welcome to Booth Talk, people.
Yeah.
Welcome to Booth Talk. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Shoots.
What is up, guys? So as you can tell, I'm not at work like I was supposed to be. So I actually did end up going to work right after the video that we shot. I feel like I have like a frog in my throat. Anyways, so I was supposed to go to work. I went to work, showed up, and basically my manager told me to go home because I accidentally switched my shifts with someone and I totally forgot that I did that. So I showed up for no reason, but that's cool because I have homework and the gym that I need to go to, so there's other things that I can be doing with my time. On my way out to work, I thought of a quick little story. Basically, this is a quick little story that I want to share with you guys so that I'm able to look back in the future, back on these videos one day and just reminisce on the times that I've had out here and the people that I've come across in my life, because everyone, whether you know this or not, everyone has, what am I trying to say? Everyone has a purpose in your life. That's what I'm trying to say. Everyone has a purpose in your life, whether you know it or not. And I'm gonna just tell you this little story, and then basically I'll tell you the purpose that I think these people have in my life. So when Sam and I first moved out here, we both started working at this restaurant. And if you work in a restaurant yourself, or I mean just literally anywhere, if you work in the public, you know that you meet a lot of people. You come across a lot of faces, a lot of names, and it's kind of hard to like remember names to faces, or like just remember how you know these people. Like you can just come across, you know, with them for like a split second, but they end up, you know, staying in your mind, or you stay in their mind and you can't remember how they know you type of situation. And that's kind of more of the situation that Sam and I would run into, is because we'd see so many people throughout the restaurant and like throughout our days at work that people would come up to us and be like, oh my gosh, like Sam, or like, oh my gosh, Sierra, like I want to sit in your section. And we're like, yeah, sweet. Like, and they'd end up telling us about ourselves, like that we've told them, like, oh, that we're from Hawaii. And you know, like they tell us like a little story that like is personal to us, and we'd be like, oh my gosh, like you guys know us, so we must know you type of situation. So anyways, one time when I was first started working there, it was in the first year, I met this family that came from out of state, and they were just visiting, and their granddaughter no doubt looked just like my friend back home, like straight spitting image. Like it could have been her little sister, maybe even like younger looking version of herself. Like I was just like so in shock, like I was just tripping out. So I had to tell them, you know, I'm like, oh my gosh, like do you guys have any family in Hawaii, like any at all? And they're like, no, like what are you talking about, like we just live out here. I was just like, okay, well, you look just like my friend, like you're like a little doppelganger, like to her. And they love that. Like I feel like if you're not from Hawaii and people compare you to someone from Hawaii, it's just like kind of like an honor, you know? So they were like, oh my gosh, like no way, like no, we've never been to Hawaii, but like that's so awesome. And I was like, yeah, like she's really nice, blah blah blah. So I ended up making a connection with this family. Ironically enough too, the granddaughter that I said looked like my friend, the doppelganger, she actually has the same name as me. So even more so, it was like connection after connection after connection. So this family, they've always ended up visiting me. I consider them family, honestly. And they come in, so they used to come into the restaurant all the time, like every other weekend, just to, you know, have lunch with me or whatnot. And I loved it. I became really close with them. So I ended up moving jobs, and they visited me at my other job that I used to work at before. But then I switched jobs to this new job that I'm at this new restaurant, and I never told them. I wasn't able to like contact them, and they didn't contact me. But sure enough, they ended up somehow finding me here. I think they actually went back to my old job and asked my coworkers like, hey, like what happened to Sierra? Like I haven't seen her around. We've been wanting to visit with her. So anyways, the other night at work, I'm working my butt off, and the hostess comes up to me. She's like, there's a lady at the front looking for you. I'm like, lady? Like, I don't know anyone out here, you know? I'm like, I don't know any lady. So I like look over my shoulder, and sure enough, I look over, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's, you know, the grandma that I know from out here, like the grandma I consider grandma out here. So I walk over, I'm like waving hi, and I'm waving hi, and I'm walking towards her, and my manager, he kind of like stopped me. He's like, who are you waving to? I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, that's one of my regulars from my old restaurant. I consider them family now. He's like, oh, that's really cool. Like, I never knew you used to work at a restaurant. I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever. So anyways, I walk up to her, I give her a big hug, and she let me know how they've been looking for me, and, you know, they wanted to know how I was doing, how my family was doing. Like I said, I've known these people for about 5 years. So it's just, like, really cool to, like, have family that's not actually blood family that care about you. Like, they ended up coming in, grandma, grandpa, and one of their nieces. They ended up coming in to have some dessert with me, just like I said, just to talk and catch up with me and see how I'm doing. I wanted to see how their kids were doing. And it's just like nice to know that like people actually care about you. Like you don't need to be blood related to them. Like you don't need to talk to them every day. But like I haven't seen these people since I went back home to Hawaii. So for like 4 or 5 months. But literally right when we started talking, we just picked up from where we left off. Like we were able to tell each other about our summers and how that was, and like I said, how the girls are doing and how me and Sam are doing. At the time, the volcano on the Big Island was like erupting. So they were just making sure that my family was safe and that I was safe. I'm not from the Big Island, so that's nice. My family is safe. But it's just like nice to know that they actually care about people that they've never actually met before, you know, like they only know of me, but yet their heart is so big that they care about all of us. So that's just a quick little story of that was just a little story of just like a, how can I say this? Are you sleeping, Sam? Sam might be sleeping. So basically that was just a quick little story of what happens at work. It's not like what happens at work, but like what happens when you actually take the time to know people and not just, you know, get their order, and they're not just any other table that you take care of for an hour and then you never see them again. Like some tables literally become family, and if you work in the restaurant business or any other sort of public business like that, you work with the public, you know, like relationships, like if you invest into a relationship and you're genuine about it and they're also genuine, like it's gonna be a good relationship. And that's basically what I want to share about, like a little story time, since I didn't end up going to work, about what happens at my job sometimes. So it's really nice. I love that little family, and if you guys are watching this video, you know who I'm talking about. I love you guys. Thank you for being so sweet to me always, and for literally taking me in as one of your own grandchildren. At least that's how I feel. I love it, and I love you guys. And yes, I hope I didn't ramble too much. Hopefully that story made sense to you guys. Don't forget to like, and I guess you'll see us on the next booth talk, or probably another story time. Peace out. So I didn't want to be in the booth by myself. I get like really nervous. So I had Sam come by me. He's sleeping. You're sleepy, Sammy? Yeah. Well, on that note, we'll see you guys in the next one.